Greetings YouTube, welcome back to the channel. It's hard to believe that this is going to be a video that by the time it drops on my channel is technically about 10 hours late. You know, when people ask, Prof, how exactly is your channel going to change now that you have your first promotion? Well, this is one of those examples. It's not that I won't cover the topic. It's just that I'm going to take a very long time sometimes, at least by my standards, to get to it. I had time for one recording today. I chose to do what I thought was the most important story, which apparently I'm allergic to because I just sneezed, and that was the very timely Alliance War double compensation. And it was also timely because, as many of you now know, we have this super, I guess, exciting slash relevant Grandmaster's Gauntlet and a chance to jump back in. I don't know if I'm going to, I don't know what I'm going to, but it's there. And it's now complete with the featured items, which include but are not limited to keys. But because of that, when we have a chance to discuss the Hero Crystal and Shard bundles, what we've seen in the past is mainly 5 and 6 star shards, and that just doesn't do it for people anymore. And I think this is a huge credit to the community because Kabam Jax literally said on forum post, if you don't like something, don't buy it, because then we'll be forced to make changes. I believe Kabam was hoping to sell more of the 6 star shard bundles than they have. This absolutely looks like something from 2019 maybe, which is somehow 4 years ago. Before we know it will be in 2024, it'll be 5 years ago. Between the 3,000 6 star shards and the Cavalier Nexus Crystal, it's decent, but not great. Really, this should be at least 5,000 6 star shards at this point and 2 Cavalier Nexus Crystals minimum. Or, to be blunt, this could be a $5 offer. Compare that $10 offer to this $10 offer. Now, I don't know how many of you buy Paragon Crystals without spending units. I don't even know how many of you spend units on them. Now that featured Paragon Crystals are out, I think a lot of people, if they're going to spend units on Paragon Crystals, it's like the old Cavalier Crystals. They're going to wait for the featured because they also want that ultra super rare chance at the new 7 star and 6 star champion or the sub-featured 6 star and 7 star champion. The Paragon Crystal just has the 7 star basic pool as the champions in it. And yes, I am for well over 300 at the time of recording this without getting a 7 star from those crystals. But what was relevant to people was that what I just said about the 6-star shards being 5,000 in the previous one is there, and maybe most importantly, the 7-star shards are there as well. Now, you can buy up to an Odin of these, and if you buy an Odin, you do get 50,000 6-star shards, 20 Paragon Crystals, and 3,000 7-star shards. Now, this is going to be tempting for people who have 12,000 or more 7-star shards, unless you're talking about some super rare, and I doubt it's even relevant, percent of the community that hasn't bought the first 2 7-star crystals for 10,000 7-star shards. But everybody else, like, this is a huge W for the community, because even though I still don't think it's an A offer, it's much better than we've seen in the past. Personally, for where Paragon players are, I think this should be 10,000 6-star shards for $10. You might be saying, Prof, it's devaluing it too much. But we're getting so many 7-star shards from the special side quest objectives that I don't really feel like it's devaluing it that much, considering this is for cash. The 2 Paragon Crystals, I guess I can't be that surprised about, because 1 Paragon Crystal, along with other things, of course, for the daily special, is $5 US. So the 2 Paragon Crystals for 10 definitely matches that math. I do want to remind you all, though, that this is without a very important thing, and that is quite simply another gold loss. This is another example of Crystal Shard offers not having gold. We did see that years ago. Kabam has gone away from it. They've basically held gold in most offers now, and that is still troubling to me, and I speak on behalf of so many people in the community who need gold. I am not saying this specifically for myself. So I think this is a C plus offer. Maybe if you do well in the 6-star shard crystal or Paragon crystals, you could say it's at least a B, but I'm going to say realistically it's slightly above average. I still wish that there were a couple more tweaks to this, but it's a nice step in the right direction, and it's a huge W to the community because it's only available since these have not sold like they used to. Supply and demand. When the supply is too high and the demand is too low, the price point lowers. That's an example here. Microeconomics, everybody. Gotta love it.